Nobody thinks they're average, or most people do not think that they are average. Is this confidence or is this delusion? And what inspired this video was me posting a TikTok from one of my girl interviews. To say the comments were concerning and eye-opening is actually an understatement. So now let me read some of the comments to you. Average has nothing to do with me. Some of us don't want to be average. LOL, okay, but these are based on averages and I'm not looking for an average man. I don't give an F. I want my man to be pulling 500K. My soul left my body when I read that one. It's funny, all the people in here with their personal stories of making six figures, like that changes the average percent. Happy hunting. I actually really liked this comment, and I think it accurately represents what was going on in the comments. Everyone was, saying that they know someone who makes 600K or 200K, so they assume that's the average. No one can survive with less than 70K. Let's be very for real. Are we okay?
No, Courtney, you're hypergamous. Average women don't want average men because we live in the age of social media, and every time a woman goes on Instagram, her feed is bombarded with women living the high life. Well, regardless of socioeconomic status, most women want to live that high life. That's why women are always looking to date and marry up. That's why women only swipe right on about 5% of men on dating apps. This is the very definition of hypergamy. But guys, make no mistake, Courtney is no stranger to hypergamy. You see, her fiancé owns a luxury watch retail business and makes a lot more money than she does. The fact that her soul quote-unquote left her body when she saw other women being hypergamous is disingenuous, to say the least.
Yes, we're going to talk about it.
I'm going to show you guys what weaponized incompetence is. It's something my baby daddy loves to use against me very, very well. Last night, I went to bed at like 10. I asked him, hey, can you please clean the bottles, right? And he did. He cleaned the bottles. They're right there. He also did not put dinner away. So there's that. He was in charge of dinner last night, and he just ordered us food. I can't do that because I'm not allowed to do that.
Probably because she's a stay-at-home mom, doesn't earn an income. Her and the kids live off of the baby daddy's income, and probably she doesn't have free reign to spend his money.
But anyway, he left dishes in the sink because I didn't ask him to do that either. So if I were to ask, and he left a pan over there. So if I were to ask him, hey, I thought I asked you to pick up the kitchen last night. Oh, well, you only told me to clean the bottles, and I did clean the bottles. You didn't tell me to put the food away, and you didn't tell me to clean up the rest of it. That's weaponized incompetence. He's playing stupid to basically win an argument. Don't settle for this. And I'm going to start doing videos like this because I can't get out of my situation anytime soon. There are many...
Oh, shut up.
Sweeties, here's the deal. We're not mind readers. So if you want us to do something, use words to articulate your desires. Because seriously, your mouth isn't there to just eat junk food and polish eggplants.
How dare!
Also, if you feel trapped in a stay-at-home mom situation and resent the fact that you can't spend money however you want, well, there's an easy solution to that problem. Get off your ever-expanding thermal exhaust port, find a job, and work for a living, just like your baby daddy does.
If your man's brother tried to would you tell your man?
That actually happened before. In my defense, I should have gotten with the brother. He was hotter. I just didn't meet him until like 3 months into the relationship. And he was a firefighter too. He was just more my type.
So he asked you to, and then you said yes?
Yeah, we were at his house and his brother was sleeping, so I kind of got tempted.
She belongs to the street.
So did you tell your man?
I did when we had our first breakup, and like he actually ended up staying with me, and he actually said sorry to me for doing that.
Oh.
Yeah, he said, I'm so sorry that you felt like you needed to do that. Like, let's work on our relationship. And then when he realized that like I do have like other temptations like this, like he actually gave me his brother and him at the same time.
Gentlemen, my name is Inquisitor Hector, and I'm here to remind y'all that it is better to die for the Emperor than to live as a simp. And if y'all don't agree with that statement, you're still gonna die for the Emperor, cause I'll blow up your goddamn planet if I ever catch you simping. And make no mistake, gentlemen, I am the grim dark version of Santa Claus. I know who's been naughty, I know who's been nice, and my version of a lump of coal is a cyclonic torpedo with your name on it.
Most female-dominated industries are beauty-related, correct?
Yes. That's the way things are right now. That should change.
Well, right, but why would women want to give up their power if they can use it to,
Because it shouldn't be the only power that we're able to hold in society.
Well, whether it should
When you don't give women a fair chance to gain power, they're going to do whatever it takes.
Well, is there anything stopping women from getting power any other way?
Yes, men.
Well, I mean, but men also give women their power, correct?
Not enough of it.
British air power in Russia's backyard. These Typhoon jets patrol Estonia's skies on a mission to deter aggression. But back on the ground, anger is growing with the head of the Royal Air Force over a botched recruitment drive that's damaged morale and could have impacted capability. Sky News has seen emails exposing the pressure put on RAF recruitment officers to attract more women and ethnic minorities. One email dated the 19th of January 2021 from a squadron leader talked about selection boards for new recruits, saying they'd been predominantly white male heavy. I don't really need to see loads of useless white male pilots. Selection boards are how the RAF chooses candidates to start training courses and are a vital process to maintain the force's fighting strength. But another email dated the 20th of January 2021 revealed, "We've cancelled 2 boards next week due to them having no female, black, Asian and minority ethnic or priority branch on them." I've also been told by a source and via a Freedom of Information request that at least one white man officially complained he'd been unfairly disadvantaged by this kind of recruitment policy. As a white male, he'd been held back from joining a cyber training programme and missed out on a £5,000 bonus. The RAF has since found 30 other white men in a similar position. My source says they're all being paid £5,000 and there could be many other white men also impacted. Air Chief Marshal Sir Mike Wigston denied any discrimination when he gave evidence to MPs in February. But the head of the Defence Committee isn't convinced and is waiting for the findings of an inquiry into the crisis.
On the face of it, it does look like the committee was misled. When the report comes out, I will seek guidance from my committee and invite Air Marshal Wigston back into the committee to answer questions, and we will put this very, very issue to him.
The inquiry was launched after the resignation of Group Captain Elizabeth Nicholl, who took charge of recruitment in March 2021. Sky News exclusively revealed she then quit last year in protest at what she deemed to be an unlawful order to discriminate against white men.
Bruh. Apparently, it's true. Women are not given a fair chance at power. They're given a preferential chance at power. But you know why there are a lot less women in the Air Force than there are on that website that starts with only? Because being a fighter pilot is hard, but spreading your legs is easy.
And that's the bottom line, 'cause Stone Cold said so.